Hello everybody, and welcome to the Friday afternoon, night, evening, whatever you want to call it, live stream. Today is going to be Firebird 2, and it's going to be the second one. We want to go ahead and quickly apologize. There is construction and stuff going on around us and a lot of movement, so if you guys hear some of that, hope we try to tune it out as much with the shotgun mic, but we don't really know, so hopefully that doesn't intrude too much. I am Connor, he's standing, there we go, behind the case.
Yeah, I was like, I need to get up
right
behind
and
these
like
2070 Supers.
This is Andrew. Will is not going to be joining us, I do not believe, for any more live streams. So Andrew has officially taken over his position.
Yep.
So this is, like I said, Firebird 2. It is basically a carbon copy of Firebird 1. Different case. I think different fans. And I think that's about it.
Same graphic?
Cooler. Different, yeah, but basically same graphics cards, all that. Maybe the RAM could have been a different kind, but I highly doubt it, to be blatantly honest. So this is designed around an i9-9900K. We're tossing it in a Workstation Z390 Pro motherboard. As for RAM, we have 128 gigs of DDR4 Corsair Vengeance LPX RAM. Storage, we have a 2TB M.2. It is actually already installed in the motherboard, so it's really not that, it's actually not in the box. Like we said, to cool it, it is H110i Pro RGB, and then for graphics cards over there is two 2070 Supers, RTXs. This is all basically, well actually I'll let Andrew describe what this is for.
Yep, so this build is designed for visual effects software, mainly Maya, After Effects, Nuke, and Redshift. So pretty much all of these programs can utilize all this GPU power, plus the nice CPU power, which is what, 8 cores, 60 threads?
Yep.
And 128 gigs of RAM, because that stuff needs a lot of RAM. Like, when you're loading all those textures and stuff into memory, like, I use it on Blender, and it freaking shreds my 32 gigs of RAM, so, yeah.
So, I have already installed the majority of the fans, as you guys can probably see in this case, as well as I pre-installed them on the radiators inside of the graphics cards, and the motherboard is actually sitting right here. I've already installed the M.2 inside of it. We just got to basically install the bracket, RAM, and just throw it all in. And to power all of it is actually over here. It's outside of frame, which was something that I did not
my fault.
check. Yeah, it is. It's a very chunky boy. It is a 1600 watt T2. It probably weighs, I don't know, 15 pounds?
Oh, at least.
At least.
I would like to point out that if you fully load that power supply to its max output, that is just about the max output of a 15 amp breaker in a household.
Is it really? I did not
They're
know
good
that.
for usually about 1800 watts. It's 120 times 15.
Yeah.
It depends on your wiring and all that, but like you can almost trip a breaker loading that thing.
All right. And in this box, if you can switch over to top cam.
Yep. Gotcha.
Oh shoot! I don't think Chris did top cam. No, he did not.
Oh, no.
Chris, he never did
why?
top cam. Look at it. Oh.
I can fix that.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to top cam while he or front cam while he
Front
does
cam.
that.
There you go.
I didn't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah, you did. You
I'm
just sat
hearing
and
a
talked.
lot of excuses right now.
So Chris is messing with that. But what I was going to show is basically these are the Noctua Chromaxes, and with all the Chromax fans, you get an unbelievable amount of. Damn. Shoot. I should say this is going to be hard because I don't want to dump them all.
I'm not helping you put this up.
You just get a bunch of these little nubby-doo boys to change the colors of everything. So we're going to jump on in this. Andrew is going to be doing the power supply, getting all that ready, and kind of prepping everything else. I'm going to get the motherboard all good, and then we'll toss it on in, cable manage, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll get top cam.
Do you know if I can edit the settings for the top cam without going on it?
Nope, you cannot.
Do I have to go on it?
Yes, we do.
All right,
So,
switching to top cam. So
unfortunately, this is going to be a little rough, and I'm sorry, people, because we are terrible at this. You also need to adjust the autofocus settings. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Keep saying sorry to it.
Yep. And we're good. There we go. Perfect. I was probably talking right directly into the mic, too.
That's some ASMR that costs extra.
Yeah, right. Here, can you toss Actually, I can put it over here
Let's
off
not
screen.
toss anything. This is
I don't think you're gonna
expensive
toss this case.
component. No. Oh, we're good.
It's
No, you
fine.
didn't.
And this case, the big chunky boy, is a Lian PCO 11 Dynamic ROG Special Edition. XL.
Designed in collaboration with
DeBauer.
DeBauer,
Yep.
who you may know as a professional overclocker. Is that a job title? I guess it is, because that's all he does.
He
right?
breaks things. That's his
Well,
job. He
that's-
pushes them to the absolute limits, breaks them, and then brings them back.
Yeah. He literally he's broken more dollars worth of hardware than I've ever owned in my life.
Yeah. Did you turn autofocus off? Okay, wonderful. Yeah, that looks fine.
It looks minty mud. I'm gonna put this in the frame. Whoa. That's heavy, and that's just the cables.
Yeah, the cable. Oh, I just love it. My favorite part about that power supply is the power cable.
Yeah. Okay, that is a chonky boy.
I think that's a.
It's a special.
Oh yeah, no, it's so you don't plug in a
Yeah,
normal one into
like
it.
normal cables.
I forgot what it was. I think it's like a.
It's gotta be good for like 20 amps.
It says it on the side.
What gauge wire? Is
Yeah. 12 gauge.
it? 12 gauge.
That's a 12 gauge wire.
Nice.
The wiring gauging makes minimal sense.
And they still include a Molex to floppy adapter.
Oh, you're not in frame.
Am I not?
No.
Okay.
You got. If you can look up there, that's the live
okay,
one.
there we go. I thought it was no, I wasn't framing. In case you bought a 1600 watt power supply
Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
and still need a Molex to floppy adapter.
No. Do not throw things.
Get this out of here.
All right. So we have Corsair Vengeance LPX DDR4. This is I never actually said the speed. 2666.
0.66? Okay.
Flat. You're still showing fine on our end. So, the one thing that I don't like about this is there's actually a little peely do.
On the sticker, really?
Yep. On
Oh.
all of the stickers.
I'm pretty sure I've had that RAM and not peeled it.
That's exactly it.
I think I've committed a sin.
It's been a little bit where it was like, oh, that took some time to realize that, like, hey, that actually goes there.
This power supply.
I'm
I'm just impressed. It's hefty.
What's really funny is, like, I wish we had my build, because if you juxtapose both of them,
The
I think,
SFX unit.
yeah, that SFX power supply, I could probably fit two of them.
No, like 3.
Three of those power supplies inside of that power supply, and then I could fit probably that entire computer 3 times over.
Yeah.
1, 2, and then laid on top 3.
It's got the eco mode, which we're gonna leave off because we're gamers. And visual effects.
We actually need turned on.
Oh no.
And the reason I say that is because that screwed us up last time, because it automatically cranks the fan to like 50% whenever you turn it on. When you turn off eco mode.
Yeah.
So we're like, why is this not quiet?
Yeah, I think mine runs at like 0 fan until like 400 watts, something like that.
Yep. And that's that whole eco mode thingy.
Yeah.
But if you turn that off, it will go very loud. And it
Okay.
goes
CPU power, we need what?
Dual
1/8?
8s.
Dual 8s. Alright, that's right. It's an Intel build.
Yep. This is a i9 build. Ingram build.
These are
what I like to call them.
EVGA cables. I think they know what people use this for.
What's great about this motherboard is, if need be, it's dual 8 up here at the top, but then it has another 6-pin right on the board in case you need it. That's in case you need to basically pull power, if you're using things that pull power off of your PCIe slots,
Yeah.
and you need to provide supplemental power.
I think PCIe slots are rated at what, like not quite 100 watts. I don't think.
No, I think they go over that, because you can do like
I mean, like a
1050 Ti's in there, or 1050. No, 1050 Ti's I think will do it without.
yeah. I had a 750 Ti back when that was a relevant card, which was Express PCI Express power only, but. This is a lot of cables to get through. 24
Yeah.
pin.
I mean, ironically, that we will need at least 1 or 2
I was gonna say, yeah.
SATA. Hey Chris, are they tossing any hard drives into this? No. Will they eventually? Well, I was gonna say this is hot swappable, so the cable's already pre-ran
Yeah, might as well.
in the case.
One.
Okay. We have the space.
The space.
So yeah, if you want to do that, toss in a few, because we're gonna have the RGBs, which I will not rant about on screen. Yes, I already ranted twice about them.
One
today.
8-pin. What's my other 8-pin? There it is. Do you know what these cards take? Each?
Dual 8s.
Dual 8s each?
I think I think they may be dual, like an 8 and a 6, but
Yeah.
you're gonna do dual 8s anyway, so.
These. Alright, there's all the cables we need and the saver.
We can start replenishing our stack of i9 boxes, as we may
happened to
have dropped a few off of our back wall and they may have cracked.
Oh no.
Hence why there is no back wall behind us anymore. Alright.
Get this
I
guy.
always double check pins. Now.
Now.
Well, I used
That
to,
is-
and now I do it even more.
Yes, those are the words of a man who's learned his lesson.
My girlfriend's computer the other day literally died. It just flat out died, and I really couldn't figure out why. I went through lots of troubleshooting and narrowed it down to either the motherboard or the CPU. I took the CPU out and 5 pins
There's a crater.
inside of there just came out. I mean, not like they literally fell out when I took the CPU out, and I was like, well. That's an issue.
Although I heard some really nice guy sold you a replacement board. So.
Yeah, well, an upgraded board.
Yeah. I hope that posted, by the way, because I hadn't even broken the seal.
It did.
Okay, that's good.
Indeed, it did.
And give me an IO shield. I sent the IO shield with it because it said pack the IO shield in the box.
Did it really?
Yes, and
they
they
didn't
didn't send me
you
one back. Jerks.
Yeah, there is no IO shield, and I was debating on reusing the old one.
Oh man, 3D print one.
I could.
Good.
No, I just need to jankify it and just
I know
take
a guy with a
cardboard.
3D printer.
Just take cardboard and then
No.
just press it in violently.
Do not use cardboard in your computer. Anywhere.
Always use cardboard in your computer.
Don't listen to him.
You know, I've only been building computers for.
How much cardboard is in your computer?
Chris, did we ever post that picture of the top flight computer case that we prototyped?
I put it in Facebook group.
Was it a cardboard box?
Yes.
With some holes cut.
And what was great about it was inside of it, it was a cardboard box with, I put in fans, I screwed in fans.
Okay.
It had a 1080 Ti in it,
Oh god.
and it had a, I forgot what motherboard we had at the time in it. It was not a, it was a client's, but it was a dead one. So that's why I used it. But it was for an i9. And it was great. It's in the Facebook group if you guys want to go check it out because it was actually really good. It was
Where
pretty
can they find the Facebook group, Connor?
Oh man, they can find the Facebook. Wow, that was actually a really good lead on a complete accident. Facebook group is something that you guys can find if you go to Top Flight Computers on Facebook. In the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, there's a Groups tab. If you click on that, there should be either 1 or 2 groups, depending on what you see. There may be a buy and sell group, where you can naturally buy and sell.
Yeah.
Then there is the Top Flight Crew, which is just a place for memes, lots of fun, troubleshooting, ideas, chatting, anything like that. So send a request. Ow! I just threw the box on
Filing
accident.
a workers'
It's
comp.
okay, I don't think we actually saw that on screen.
Filing a workers' comp.
Workman's comp. Alright.
I'm ready to put this guy in.
I'm ready.
Okay. So we're gonna take back panel off, right?
Yeah, so here's how this case works, which is all weird.
Let me get out of there. Here, let me
You're good.
switch
No,
to-
it's on top cam. So you're good.
Okay.
So this back plate, or top plate, excuse me, pops out with this lever.
Yeah.
I had to learn that the hard way.
Okay.
Then all of these panels just slide up
Oh,
and
I
out.
see.
And
Okay.
it's wonderful.
That is very interesting. Alright, I'll do it.
And it makes life a lot easier, including the front panel just pops on out.
Just yoink.
This is the ROG.
Okay, so next question is how I'm gonna slide this boy in there.
You don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, next up in this case, we've worked in this case many a time. Well, we've worked in the smaller version of this
You've
case.
worked in this case.
I
I
have.
have.
These screws are this is one of the only parts about this
Would you
case
like a
that I really
magnetic
like.
part tray for those screws?
Yes. I did not know it was actually cooling. Oh yeah, because I used it for the water cooling build.
Yes, I cleaned it out when I cleaned it off.
Thank God. I noticed
I
those
put
cleaner.
them. I put them in a special place. If you need those screws ever again, they're here. Yeah, I threw a bunch of stuff away there.
No, I typically do.
I found like a Corsair like wireless headset dongle, and Chris was like, "Oh, that's the backup flash drive." I was like, "This is not a flash drive."
I think I know that was to one of my old headsets that we brought to conventions.
Well, if you need it, it's in the trash.
If you-
I was like, I think it's e-waste now.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. I 3D printed a flash drive holder for the desk, and I forgot it.
Really?
Yeah, because they're just laying on the desk.
Yeah, they are. All right.
Is there like a tab or something?
If I remember correctly, I want to say that this pushes back.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Oh. Don't cut your hand. It's like I don't know.
It's
You can tell we're really prepared for this.
I want to say it pushes back, but there's something that's being caught on right now, so I can't do
Like
that.
a tap up top.
I need to like.
Are you clowning like a fan? Hold on, let me pull out some of these fan cables so they don't get like sheared.
Can you like push down on the case here?
Push down on it? Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, it's moving a little bit.
All right. This is not the way that this is supposed to be done.
Hold on, let's straighten it out and then restart.
Hold on.
If you take those screws out, can you pop that top part out?
I bet you're right.
Oh, you almost had it.
Oh, I saved it on the.
Oh, that's impressive.
Well, hey, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh man, imagine that.
It's like the case was actually designed by
It's
people
like they thought of this.
that knew.
You know what, Connor? I bet it's in the manual.
There isn't a manual that comes with this case.
What?
This case does not come with a manual.
Oh. One of my biggest pet peeves is when manufacturers like find our manual as a PDF on the website, and I'm like,
There it is.
no.
I will not.
I'm going to damage your product and then try to RMA it because I don't want to go to your website.
Now going to force gonna be Yeah, and look, it's a 5-volt.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try that.
Almost like cut your hand off on accident.
You did?
Yeah, because I dropped the screwdriver while you were looking up, and it did like this, and it landed
I'm
like.
gonna get injured tonight.
You are. Hold on. Let me.
No, you're good. I'm just rotating it.
I was gonna say, let me just get this screw back in so we don't A, lose it, and B, so we actually forget it. Dual drive. There we go. Alright, go for it.
Cool. So most of the cables, some are gonna go here, some here.
Yeah, I just stack them here and we'll be
Yeah,
good.
for now we'll just. Oh god.
Yep. You're gonna have to go in
I
like
see.
this,
Yeah.
flat, and then it'll go.
Yeah, kind of like just give it a little wiggle. Get it back there.
Hold on, you're gonna need to go like just a little bit more to clear. There it goes.
There we go.
You didn't clear the RGB controller.
Now I have to find the screws.
Golly, there is not a lot of space there.
Aha, found the screws.
And then
Oh man, they even give you some nice Velcro. cable
they do.
ties.
Oh, we're actually off screen. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're good.
Should I go to the front cam for a little while?
And then weird. I honestly forget how these hot swap.
Where are all my screwdrivers? Oh god, I just dropped that. Well, it's going further. Yeah, never find that. Good thing I organized all our screws so I can hold another one.
Yeah. Did you really?
Yes, these are all actually in the right spot.
Look, I have this here for that reason.
Oh,
This is all labeled
look,
with everything.
this one says PSU screw, so I'm gonna take a PSU screw out.
Oh my gosh, are you happy? You proud of
I spent
yourself?
like 2 hours here doing it, so yeah. Where are all my screwdrivers, dude? Oh, be quiet. I don't work. I'm gonna switch to front cam for a minute just so we can see how Connor's encroaching on my territory.
And how I'm struggling to take. How is this hot swappable? Like, I'm sure there's a thing that I'm missing here.
There's probably another screw you're missing. So there's a screw here that holds the whole thing in.
Yeah, I just took out this screw, which undid this platform.
Okay. Do you have to like pull it a certain way and then pull it out? Like double slide?
I don't know.
Or are they cable tied in there for shipping?
No, they're not cable. They cannot be. No, they're not.
Okay. Let's see. That one's looser than that one, but not much. Okay, that takes the whole drive bay out.
Yeah.
There are screws up here.
There are screws on the back, but I feel like that just holds the back plate.
Probably.
These. And I feel like this is just like you pull it a certain way and it's supposed
Yeah.
to just pop out.
I don't know, man.
I feel like it's just supposed to pull out now.
Are you sure it's... well...
I am now on the struggle bus here.
Okay. Yep, this is the Lian. Oh gosh, I'm gonna
Yes.
get this name. It's the 011.
It's the
011
011 Dynamic
Dynamic
XL, but the hot swap bays are not hot swapping nicely.
Maybe you're just not touching them right.
You're just Googling.
Yeah.
Honestly? Not
This is not giving me what I want. I wonder who can find it first.
yeah.
Yeah, it says right here they're hot swap.
I know they are.
Are you sure they're not like cable tied in there for shipping?
They're not.
Okay, so you can see in the picture there's some wings here. I feel like you have to like push it, pull it really far one way. Try the 4 cardinal directions.
No, because they have the plugs already in the back, so they have to slot straight back.
Okay, well, do you just want to take the whole cage out and try to get them out?
Yeah, that's honestly what I'm about to do.
Yeah. I don't know.
Obviously, we're professionals. As we're just struggling.
Fully prepared.
Fully prepared.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's like even this shit, like these cables don't give you good money.
Alright, now that this is out,
Yeah, this is good money. Dude, honestly, just knowing.
Are the slides? No, the slides are not screwed.
The same amount of money in, or sorry, if you do it with this much weight, if you get half the amount of money in brass. We try to get 5 or 6 bucks.
it's something to do with this little thing.
Is it like a springy mechanism? Oh,
It's
I think, yeah. So you
It
have to push it down and then
slides.
slide it. Yeah.
that's weird.
We learned something
No, see,
today.
that's what that sets or
Yeah,
that.
and then you can put a screw into lock it.
Yep,
That's why it has that notch.
yep. And then
stuff-
see, it's that, and then it locks it.
Too fancy for us.
Wow.
We're not even putting a 3.5-inch drive in here again.
No, but it is hot swappable. Once you know the magical secret of Lian Lee and you know sacrifice a
I
goat.
think we're gonna have to write instructions to ship with this.
Honestly,
Not a bad idea, probably.
not a terrible idea. Not the worst idea I've heard today.
Well,
If you want to go ahead and toss your screws in, you're welcome.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that now that you're out of my way.
Yeah,
Out of my turd core.
and your tear turd. Just gonna set that
Use one of
back
these
up there.
peasant be quiet screwdrivers.
I know. Dang. There goes all the screws that we're gonna need for the rest of the build.
I'd rather knock that off than the board with the 9900K in it.
Yeah, it's probably smart.
What's the most expensive piece of hardware that you've like dropped or otherwise broken?
I have not actually.
I don't believe that.
No, I truly
It
haven't.
was probably you that broke the motherboard, let's be honest.
Yeah. No, I seriously, like, at least working here, I have not.
Yeah.
That is recallable. I have not broken anything.
I broke a $300 Alienware motherboard replacement that came in. So a guy came into the shop and was like, I have this old Alienware and I want to keep using it, but you know, it won't power on. And eventually, a bunch of diagnostics, the motherboard was dead. So we advised him, go buy a new one because it's going to be really expensive to replace, parts and labor. He was like, no. So he ordered a new one, and I broke a capacitor off it.
Okay, now if you're talking like that, I think I broke it technically,
Yeah.
but I think it was like an LCD cable on like a
Those
yoga or
cables.
something.
Oh,
so
those things are like made of paper.
but it was like a part that we could only get from China.
Yeah.
So it took like
Wait, like
20.
3-4 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so like it didn't really cost a lot, but it cost a lot in like time and
Yeah. Well, time is money.
yeah. Well, when you have to basically tell a client like, hey, your computer's not going to be ready for another month.
All the hair on my body is
I dropped one of the small screws. Dang. There it is.
Oh, let me know if you find the other one I dropped.
Did you really drop one?
I dropped the power supply one. There it is.
Hey.
Put it back in the container later.
All right, let's kick this into high gear.
I'm taking this cooler out, by the way, so it's ready to go.
Yeah, go for it. I was gonna say we've just been struggling.
Done almost nothing. We put the
Absolutely
power
nothing.
supply in.
Yeah, that's honestly it.
So this one will go vertically.
Excuse me. Yes, it will. All right. Can you switch over to top gear?
Yep. Go.
It's gonna be the first time I've installed a motherboard upside down.
You
We're
could
gonna do
rotate it.
I could, but it's a heavy case, and now you just added 17,000 pounds with that
Yep.
power supply. So, not even gonna attempt to try.
I'm hearing more excuses.
No, it's just
Also, we should plug in the 8 pins before we put the board in.
yeah, because there's actually a fair amount of.
Here, if you. I'll hold them this side.
Dang.
Oh, they're behind the drive.
I'm actually just gonna
Right
take
here.
this drive
See my
bay
finger?
out.
No, just take it right where my finger is.
No, I was just gonna take this out because there's no point to have it up here because
Okay.
they're not. The client's not gonna use.
Might in the future.
No, I know
No.
them. They will not.
Yeah. Well, most companies that have any sort of volume just use a NAS anyway, so.
And this will make life a lot easier for later.
Go.
Mind you, you're not going to be able to pull this out yet because of.
Yeah, it's cabled in.
Here we go. Set that over here for now. All right, that looks a lot better.
Yeah, you use that one.
Yeah,
That was actually meant for the 8 pins. Can't believe you.
I know, right?
Just both of them?
No.
Oh. I almost
there.
pulled both ends through it. Okay, there we go. This is VGA.
Do it.
This is VGA cable.
Is it?
Yes.
Why did you only have a single 8? then?
No, there's 2 8s. I promise you, I'll plug 2 8 pins in there.
You have two 8s, right? 4 8 pins? Because we have 2 graphics cards.
Yes, I have 4 EPS and 2 CPUs.
Okay. I was like, because normally they're on like the 8 and plus
It's
8
like
plus 8 or
yeah,
8 plus 6, that kind.
8 and 6 plus 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Crap.
All right, there we go. Everyone, welcome back to the Friday afternoon, night now live stream. We apologize for the little technical hiccup. Nothing too crazy, but just a little internet outage. So we are going to continue on. What you guys have missed is we installed the motherboard into here, and we did some cable management. Nothing too crazy, just boring things. So now we're going to move on to the graphics cards, which is why it is a mess up here. We're going to toss the graphics cards in. We do have all of the cables plugged in that we need to plug in, other than power and
Power 2 cards and 24 pin.
yep, 24 pin and stuff. And then we have another mount bracket down over here. Ooh, almost slapped you upside the head with that one. And then these are going to be where our radiators plug into. One of them goes here, and then we're going to put some here and some fans here and cable manage, and then we'll be good to go.
Do we want to put this in before the cards? I feel like probably yes.
Yes.
Here you go.
Here.
Here, you do this.
Let me get the...
Then you have the bracket and all the cards for it.
If you actually want to jump on that side
Yeah.
and hold it up to it, then I would can screw it in. And that one we want to put on the kind of the top.
Yeah, so like that orientation. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, hold on. We gotta pop these out. Try to slide it up as high as possible.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna start hitting the tubes are hitting on that top fan.
All right.
That actually might be an issue. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to hold it up here like pretty strong-handed.
You can actually go down a little bit. There you
Okay, that's good.
go. Yeah, no,
I was bending those tubes more than I liked. Oh, we're good now. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, now this side up a little bit, and you're good. If you want to go ahead and install the
All right.
cooler, you're welcome
Do you have
to.
the thumb nuts for
All
that?
right, switch over to top cam. Do what? Yeah, they're already here.
All right. Cool. This plastic stuff.
This is top cam. Yeah.
Our thermal interface material off. Alright. I don't think I've ever done one of these standing up. This is gonna be a
They're not actually bad.
yeah. It's definitely worse.
It's not
than
as
Noctua.
bad as
AMD's
like
is
a
worse, honestly.
Yeah, or the big Noctua coolers. Those are always really bad to try to do like standing up because you really can't.
Yeah. Is that other ratchet screwdriver nearby?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It has a sharper bit, so let me know if you need a different bit.
I think it'll work. Maybe. We'll see. Put these on finger tight first.
Yep.
Where's those other two?
Well, it's right there. And did it roll off the table?
I do not see it.
Because you grabbed all of them except that one.
Under the case? Nope. I'll put this one on.
Are you sure you didn't grab all of them?
I'm pretty darn sure.
Oh, it's stuck to the bottom of the magnet tray?
My magnetic part tray is betraying me.
Indeed. So we are installing the CPU cooler now. We're kind of doing everything a little out of order as this system is different in the sense of we have two water-cooled GPUs and the water-cooled CPU bracket,
Yeah.
or CPU.
Really, anytime you involve a radiator, everything changes.
Yeah, it really does. Cable management all changes because you got to make sure everything lines up correctly and all of that fan placement and such.
Yeah.
There we go.
Scary deer. Oh no.
No, I heard that. It's a feels bad
It's a
moment
sound
right
of
there.
shame.
It is.
Undo these a little bit. There we go. That tube is right where
Do
I
you need to lay
be.
this down?
No, I got it. I'm on it now.
Yeah, bending the tube around it.
It's right where it
Oh, that's
needs to
not bad. The fans won't clip that.
be. Yeah, it should be fine. At first, that tubing was like bending on this fan. I was like,
I was like, no.
nervous. This is not as nice as screwdrivers, that one.
Here, do you want that one?
No, I'm good. No, I'm being stubborn. I don't want it. These stop when they're done, right?
Yeah, but do them in the star pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you don't need to crank them.
I ain't no casual.
I figured you weren't. What I find really interesting is in the Lian Li case, they include crush washers.
Do they?
Yeah, and I don't know why. It's only 2. But they have
Only two?
Yeah, only 2 crush washers, but I don't understand why you need crush washers for case. Things
I
in the case.
could
too.
not tell you. Hold on, let me just peel real quick. Oh, no, you can lay it down.
Yeah, I was gonna say lay it down, so.
Make sure I haven't actually wiggled in something.
Yeah, no,
we're
yours
on
up
there.
that solidly in there.
I'll give you a corner for the peel.
As you're. Actually,
I'm just like
yeah, your head's in the way.
I'm just trying to get this peel off. God.
Here. There we go. I got it.
Here, go ahead.
Oh,
ruined.
stopped halfway through. Alright. These need to go back over here.
And then we also need to run this guy through. The
Yep,
opposite
if you want to go
side.
ahead and put that on.
Give it that USB. Wow, I hope this is. This might be an issue.
Long enough?
It's long enough. It's not long enough to cable manage it.
Yeah, it is.
Through the back?
Yep. Doesn't seem like it is, but typically they are. Alright, so let's stand this up real quick.
Yeah. You're gonna have to sneak it by the front panels, I think,
Yeah, I know.
because the rest of it's blocked.
Yep. Can you reach on through by any chance?
Where? Here?
There you go.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
You don't have a crazy amount of space of room, but you do have a.
Oh, I think that'll be enough. Hold on.
Yeah, you do have some.
Yeah, we're good.
Still got slack on there.
We're in.
Perfect. There we go. All right, so let's lay this back down. And before we finalize this one, this boy, let's drop that graphics card in because that one's gonna go right here.
Alright, we're still on top.
Yes,
That gives like
we should
the
be on
seal
top. Yeah.
money shot.
Oh gosh, the seals.
No, we're not clubbing seals. We're just breaking them.
I really don't like those. Like, you know, it's technically illegal for them to do that now and like deny you service.
No, these aren't the deny service. These are just ESD kill cards.
Right. No,
The
but I'm
deny
saying the
service are on
warranty.
the card.
I guess those technically are not the
Yeah,
warranty
no.
voided stickers,
And
are they?
EVGA doesn't use the ones you're talking about. Oh no, they do. It's,
Yep, they do.
But yeah, it's illegal here in the US.
Gigabyte still does it, but they will still honor their warranties.
Well, they have to.
Yeah, they have
Take
to.
them to
That's,
court.
this is true.
But they're like playing mind games, saying, "Oh no, your warranty's void," hoping you don't submit one. But let me kill this off first.
All right, and I'm going to toss on some fans while we're waiting here. Because I can.
Keep on waiting, waiting for the world to fight. What?
I said we gotta. Don't sing, we'll get copyright strike.
No, I'm singing way off key. They can't copyright strike me.
They will still copyright strike.
They can tell what I'm singing.
They can't even tell.
Okay. I'm gonna take this guy off. Alright, do you want to... Oh wait, you're doing that. I'll wait for you.
No, you're fine. You can go ahead and drop it on.
Okay.
Do it on slot.
You want the bottom one first? Top
No,
one?
so do the top one will go here, the bottom one will go there.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which makes a little bit more sense. What do you think?
Why would you put plastic there? Rubber there.
Right?
It's literally pointless. Ready? Oh, it didn't give me a click. This board sucks. Okay, we're in.
This is actually arguably like one of the best sports out
No,
there.
I know, but I want to click.
I know. This is where Be Quiet screwdrivers come in like wonderful handy.
So we're going like this or like this? I think like this. If
You
run
actually
like this,
have
y'all
to do it
two
like
can-
this.
But I thought we had to run this so it was.
No, so this
Oh,
one,
that one's going there. That's right.
well, you're gonna have to run it up like that because it's not gonna fit anywhere
Alright.
else.
Can...
Which will be all right. So hold on, let me screw this.
Okay.
Let me toss this fan in so we don't have to do this again.
Oh, we might have to rotate the Noctua fan. Logo's upside down.
Oh man. I mean, all the ones are gonna be sideways on these.
Yeah, but this one's upside
I
down.
mean, technically they could be upside down like that, but
I guess as long as they're uniform.
or you could do it like that.
Yeah, you gotta read Chromax.
We're doing it sideways because it's easier for cable management and gives us the most slack.
Fair enough. I will start unboxing the second card in
Yes.
anticipation.
In anticipation.
I see you shaking with anticipation.
I see what you did there. I was about to be like, patient.
Have you not seen that? Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No.
Oh, come on.
I know.
I'm not gonna talk too much about it because YouTube will definitely like community violation this, but
Something or other. Yeah. Hey, we have viewer count now. It's coming back. Welcome.
they didn't die.
They did, yeah.
This has not been the best stream as far as views.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, someone didn't do the top cam. Just kidding. I didn't either.
I have like 20 minutes.
Don't worry, Chris. Next week I'm gonna wear leggings. We'll get twice the views. I'll be here like installing GPUs like Twitch style. Oh, can I say that? No, I'm not gonna say that.
No. You cannot say that. YouTube gets angry. Alright, so let's toss this in.
Okay.
Oh, you missed a sticker.
Oh no, on the Super.
What's
on
weird
on
is...
my 2070, you can clearly tell it was a 2070 shroud, and then they just put a Super sticker on it.
Well, what's funny about this is underneath here,
Uh-huh.
this is actually a sticker, so like the 2080 Ti's, this black part peels up and reveals a silver one underneath it. And it's really weird.
I'm gonna roughly hold this while you do that. Okay, there we go.
Do we have the screws for that?
We do somewhere.
I did not take anything out of the
Are they right
graphics
here?
card boxes.
These are some rad strips. You use them?
No, they come with the...
Special ones.
They do. It's so that the length of like the rad doesn't, you don't puncture the rad. And I always like to use.
I like
what
to
is
live
provided.
dangerously.
Yeah. No. we could not. And say we
You
did.
should be roughly lined up.
You're pretty close, actually. There's that one. Alright, do me a solid and shift that all the way up. As high up as possible. Yeah, so it kind of touches.
There we go. Not quite touching, just close.
I believe you're good now.
Okay. Let me manage this.
So you are good.
Oh, that one should be too bad.
Ah, shoot. Actually, I'm going to need you to move it down.
Okay.
Because I cannot screw in the bottom ones, which I need to.
Right. Is
Keep
right
going.
there good? No?
Keep going. There you go.
Right there?
Yeah, and then shift it up. That's as high up as it'll go. 'Cause I don't know if you're good. You don't need to hold it anymore.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just making sure.
Did not
Don't
tell
want
you
to
that.
damage it.
I was like, it didn't convey that to you. I apologize.
Actually, I've only looked at these shrouds online before for the hybrid coolers. I didn't like the way it looked online, but I like it here. I didn't know it was clear up
Yeah,
here.
it's actually clear. It's,
It looks
it's
better
pretty
than I
cool.
thought. I thought it was just a solid, shiny plastic black, and you couldn't see the pump or anything. That's not bad. I'm not missing the super fuel.
I'm not missing the super feel.
You have VR, right?
Yep.
That's right, we built that VR thing. Have you played Super Hot?
Oh gosh, yeah. That is arguably like one of my favorite games.
That's the best part. Super.
It makes you feel so good
It is a fun game.
playing that game.
Like Super Hot and Beat Saber are pretty much all I play.
I have not played Beat Saber.
Oh my gosh, I would say it's the best VR game. But you have to mod it for it to be the best. Which is just installing a song loader. Because it has like 15 songs stock. Like it's not playable.
It's not playable.
You have to, I have like 300 songs loaded now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's like Guitar Hero for a PC, people can just chart them and upload them.
That's fair. Alright, so that is all good.
Let's get some screws in there.
Yep.
They're in my parts tray. Oh, that's not. Got it. Yeah. Okay, right there. Hold a little bit more. Keep going.
Do I need to just push in the case a little bit?
Yeah, just keep holding it there while I get a screwdriver.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You're good now.
Yeah.
I got it.
That one. Okay. Oh, I should have. I guess we're gonna use two. Are we gonna use the two next to each other or two spaced?
You have to use the spaced.
Okay. Well, let me,
Because you're not going to
let me take out the correct covers then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah! Alright, so this one will be interesting because we need to screw it in from the bottom first.
Okay.
Then put the bracket in, then install the graphics card.
That will be interesting.
Yep. It is definitely going to be very, very interesting.
I'll put the rest of it back in when we're done.
So like we got to make sure that the orientation is correct. So
Yeah.
Ah,
I can. What? Did I miss another one? Oh my.
you missed
They
another.
put too many peels on these things.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. So if you can just mock it up,
Yeah.
because we're gonna need to figure out where like the rotation needs to go.
I mean, I might as well just kind of sit in there for now. Put it in
Yeah, you
slot.
actually could.
It's installed.
Yeah.
Installed.
That'll work. All right. So this needs to go that
I
way.
need to take this filter off to be able to screw these in.
No, they screw in this way.
You have to screw it in from both sides, though, right?
No.
Okay. The bracket just snaps in.
Do it. Yeah. No. And then it screws in through the top.
Okay.
All right. Can you actually grit the screws out of that one?
Yep.
Because I did not. Like a goof. Yep, they're in there.
Here's our small.
Just open them. That one should be an easy like tear.
Like to do things properly, Connor.
Yes. Right. Indubitably. We need your help on this one.
Okay.
Make sure. Did you washer it?
No, I did not.
Yeah, put a washer on these. Because otherwise
Where
the
did I just put all
spacing,
those washers? Oh, you said.
the spacing will not be correct.
Well, it's just a little tube puncture. It's not gonna hurt
It's
anyone.
fine.
It's not gonna hurt anyone except for the computer. That's the wrong way. Putting it in by hand.
I'm attempting to, and it's not going.
Just let me. As she always says to me, just let me do it. I put it in. Okay. Just don't go very far. So.
No, they don't. You're not supposed to.
There's.
Darn it.
Haha, imagine that's it.
Alright, you do that one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of precariously balanced right now.
I was about to say something about that. It's like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna mention it.
It's fine.
I will hold it. Hopefully we're not bending. Right.
No, we're not.
That's fine.
There are fans
It's
down
got a
there, that's
fan
why I
buffer.
was like, yeah, it's fine. Alright, these need to go back through here as best as possible.
Yeah, I can't reach it. The whole assembly just kind of
And this slots in.
slots in.
And it's got a
Which
push
screws in
down
those
and then
other
these pull up.
sensors.
And these pull up? No, it's the very tiny ones down here.
Oh, okay.
Solid. This is actually coming together pretty decently. That screwdriver barely fits here. Let me do it because I have a
Yeah.
magnetic.
I will hold this one.
If you want to screw those in, you're welcome. Or the graphics card.
And also you put those other
the
slot
other-
covers back in.
Yeah. That would also help, wouldn't it?
I mean, if they put more in there, then they're all gonna be full anyway.
Yeah. So in the future, there's a potential that the client may upgrade these to two more graphics cards
Yep.
of the same graphics card, which is easy to do for them. It'll just be undoing a few screws. Oh, it's easy-esque. Kind of. It'll just be doing a few screws, popping it in, doing some screws for fans and such, and screwing them down because they should be able to fit right down over here.
Yep. Oh yeah, are these gonna be connected by NVLink, or are they just gonna be free floating?
They're free floating because
And then
they
the
can.
software picks them up.
The software uses them individually as needed.
That makes sense.
Works a
I
lot.
didn't know if there's any benefit to
No,
like sharing the memory or whatever.
nope. There's actually not. Not at least for this suite of
Not for
programs.
this application.
Yeah,
The more you know.
indeed. So one question that I'm sure will come up, and if not now, but in the future,
Can
if
you
someone
game
is
on
watching
it?
This, can you get no? Is why did we not do a like 2080 Ti's or anything like that? The reason is because two of these graphics cards basically have equal, if not better, performance than a 2080 Ti, and they both still with both of these come in $400 cheaper than a single 2080 Ti. So, mind you, if you are gaming, what we suggest is doing the highest end single graphics card.
Yeah.
But if you're using niche applications where that can actually take advantage of it, using two separate graphics cards is absolutely worth it.
Yep. So now we need to run power those and the board.
Yep, and then
And
do
this-
some cable management.
Oh, look at that.
Dang it. I just unplugged the time. Alright, I'm gonna push it through, and then if you could try
Which
to...
one was that on?
the bottom ones. One of the bottom one.
Yep, I have a unplugged fan. Where is it?
That's the one issue with the Chromaxes, is they just kind of...
Okay, I got it.
They just pull it right off.
There we go. Let's hot glue it.
Honestly. Do you have fan ports down the bottom?
I
Or on the
have
side?
at least one, I think. Let me...
You have one like here. That's where I would love one.
There might be one under the graphics card.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
No,
Actually,
there's
I
one. I can get it. There's one over here.
I think there's one up top here.
Nope, I got it.
No, I was saying for
Nope,
another.
it's too late.
There's another one that I need to plug in.
Too bad.
Oh, is that a water pump up here?
Yeah, that's the yeah.
Darn.
There might be a fan port too. Can't read the text from here.
That's fair.
God, we should have done this before putting in the card.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that's W pump. Where's another one? There's gotta be another one. Ow. There's one under the top graphics card.
Is there?
Ow. What? Well, not until next week. Where I'm wearing leggings. I'll just be like, let me install this CPU cooler.
Okay, where is it?
It's under the top graphics card.
No, there's already one plugged in there.
Oh, there is. Oh, that's the one we used. We might be out.
If not, I can plug it into the fan splitter, but
We might have to. No, there's some like right here
cannot
by the
make it up there.
VRMs. Yeah. It's next to that 6-pin.
it'll be alright. I'll just plug it in here.
That's all we got.
That works. Alright. Alright, power supply. We need,
You wanna do the
you
cards
need power
first?
cables.
Yeah. VGAs.
Wait, are they 8+8 or 8+6?
They are 8+6.
Good, because you installed 8+6s.
I know that. That's why I checked.
So you get one 8+6 and then one 8+8?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, no, you didn't. You just installed an extra, 2 extra 8 pins.
Look. This is thought out for the customer in the future. So when they install those cards, they won't have to run new cables.
All right, I'm gonna plop one out here.
All right. That'll probably be.
Actually, I'm just gonna do both of them
All right.
through there.
Well, I'm gonna have to-
I was like, wow, there are a lot of extra cables. I was like,
I was-
why do I have
I
so
thought it
many?
felt like a lot.
I was like, wow, this is really strange.
I guess I was thinking 4 connectors,
Yeah.
not 2 connectors per cable.
I mean, you weren't wrong. You got it right. And it's honestly a lot better now that we're discovering it now. And honestly, it's a lot easier to take away cables than it is to add them.
Take away. There we go. Oh no. You gotta get that 2-pin in front. There it goes.
Solid. All right. We're pretty much done. It's just cable management now.
And 24-pin.
Yeah, but that'll be
We need
after
that.
cable management.
Can you pull? Oh, no, that's fine. I'm gonna have to like squeeze these VGA cables between the two beams here. Pro tip, the more you know for viewers at home. VGA stands for Video Graphics Adapter.
Does it really? Yeah. I did not know that's actually what VGA stands for.
What do you think it stands for?
I don't know.
Computers have
Very gamery.
very gamery amperage
Very
for your vid card
Yes.
to play Minecraft and stuff. That's why I have dual 2070 Supers and 9900K. Minecraft. Okay, those are in. They're not managed, but they're in. So you can pull both those VGA cables back pretty far.
Alright.
I'm leaving the rubber covers on the NV links. I'm kind of surprised these don't have a back plate, honestly.
I have to unplug the CPUs from the graphics card. Or from
Unplug the CPUs when you're not doing that.
CPU power from the power supply.
Why?
Because they weren't routed behind all the things. How I wanted them to be.
As long as you're not unplugging them from the board.
I'm redoing all of the cables, so I'm taking every single cable out that we just plugged in, and yeah, we're gonna start over.
I don't like how this
Welcome
looks,
to
so I'm
the
gonna redo
Saturday morning
all
live
of
stream.
it. You'll be here alone. Chris and I will be at home. What's up? It's not managed yet, don't worry.
Why?
Yeah, I told him that.
Oh, did we?
Yes, I told you that. You said I'm gonna put them sideways. I said that one's upside down.
Oh, you're upset about the logo?
Oh, now we have
That's
to
not.
take.
I did that on purpose. 2 in from the
Oh,
back.
these? Yeah, these are intakes.
2 in intake from the bottom as well. So it's 6 in and then 4 out. It's the most balanced thing that we
Yeah.
could have gotten with
I
this.
thought you were talking about the stickers on the fans. Okay. No, last week we did that wrong. Well, we.
Hey, who are you coughing at?
It was
coughing
your,
at Will.
It was your build.
Oh, those are fine. I don't care.
I don't care. It's my build. Oh, I should probably screw in the second graphics card.
Oh, did you not?
It's in the PCI slot. It's just not screwed in there, bud.
Canadian? You hardware Canucks now?
Oh yeah, there, bud.
Hardware Canucks are Canadian, aren't they?
Yeah. They're Canadian. Linus and his team are Canadian. I think there's someone else in the
So,
PC world.
confirmed. If you want to be good in tech, be Canadian.
No, because they're always complaining about shipping to Canada.
This is also true.
But it's actually horrible, so they have a right.
yes.
But like, they'll try to collab with like an American hardware manufacturer
to like
they have-
host it.
They just have trouble getting hardware and stuff shipped up there.
I can see it.
And they'll do those
Imports
videos where it's
and-
like Amazon or eBay builds, and it's just terrible trying to get shipping.
Yeah, because they're always like, oh, look at this Amazon build that we did for $300.
Yeah, it's
but
like
the
plus
shipping
200
was
shipping.
$900. And it was like, oh.
It's the worst part of Canada.
Sure, it's beautiful though. But
Are we gonna plug in the motherboard power soon?
No, I'm just gonna leave it.
no. I got cable manage first, and then I,
I
run
keep
the
telling him I
24.
want to plug it in. He's like, I gotta cable manage.
I do.
Don't you have to manage that cable too?
Yeah, but that one usually just goes over everything. You can hide all the smaller cables underneath it.
Fair enough.
It makes it look better. Oh yeah, do you want to? Did you put in the extra PCIe covers?
Yes, I did. I put those back in, but I didn't screw in the GPU.
Hey, it's fine.
Hashtag priorities.
Absolutely.
So I'm guessing the fan on these hybrid cards is mostly just for VRM.
Yes, it is.
I'm guessing that's
It
pretty
absolutely
much all
is.
that. Which is nice because your VRM should not overheat. Because then bad things happen. That's one year.
I need a bigger zip tie.
Do you want a Velcro one, or
No,
just a
I
zip?
need a zip tie.
I will
We have
fi-
we
I
have
will
a,
fi-
we have
yeah.
a big pack of them over
I
there.
will find you a better zip tie.
Oh, actually, no, I got it. I was able to catch it.
Dang it, Kyle.
We have a pack of zip ties over here. New zip ties. Thank you, Chris, for buying zip ties. We have a pack of zip ties right there.
We have a lot of stuff over here because it's all piled up on my side. So I don't.
You a DK air.
I saw that. It was over there. Andrew's like, "What's
The EK
that?"
leak tester.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, that's not how real water coolers work. You just fill it up, power the system on everything, just hope it doesn't leak.
All right, can I have some of those zip ties?
No.
Please.
Which ones?
Zip ties.
There are many zip ties. These.
Yes.
Okay. Those are cable ties.
Okay, zip ties, cable ties, zippy boys.
Zippy. Heckin' zippy boys. Well, let's put this guy back on at the end, right?
Huh?
Let's put this on at the end.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually fit with the graphics card or with the power supply.
Yeah, we might.
We'll see.
Do we even need it?
Technically, no, but it's good to
Yeah.
cover cables.
I might put some of these back in the nice case here.
So we shall see. But yeah, what are you looking for, Chris?
The polo that I brought in.
It was on the ground.
You set it on my shirt, on my jacket there.
Long stream.
I'm riding polo.
I'm riding polo.
Would you like a Molex to floppy adapter, sir?
You sure?
Why? It is a 1600 watt platinum power supply. Why?
It's not a platinum, but
It's
it's a
this is
titanium.
platinum. Oh, that's right, titanium. Excuse me. Why are they wasting plastic and rubber? They know no one's gonna use it.
There's just that one like server farm somewhere that's like, hey, I bought your 1600 watt power supply and it didn't come with a floppy.
You wouldn't put this in a server. They have server power supplies. Just like one you guys with like super screamy fans.
Darius.
Like the whatever that.
Darius is a one you guy.
Darius powers his
I'm keeping this
greenhouse off server fans. I'm trying. I'm not gonna cut corners.
cable management. Wasn't there a trash can over here? Well, I'm gonna stand up in front so we can run that 24 pin through when you're done.
Yep, I'm very, very close. Are all the cables pulled through? I should ask that.
No, the VGA cables can both be pulled a little bit more. Yes.
Now they're all good?
Yep, you're good. Yeah, they actually look moderately decent.
Awesome. Alright, I need to now plug this in. And this one needs to be plugged in as well.
Oh, I know what else I can do.
Plug this guy in.
Oh yeah,
Because we
yeah, we're gonna
definitely did
need
not
that.
have one of those plugged in. This thing's worth more than my life. It's just, there's like $20 of copper in this cable.
Yes, there is.
It's not RGB though.
It is not RGB.
They do
It's
make
terrible.
24-pin RGB
I
extensions.
was actually gonna buy one.
You don't. It's not. It's.
The V2 is actually really good.
I think I saw Linus's video on it. It's just like.
No, Linus did not do a video on the V2.
No, he did. He did.
Really?
It wasn't a dedicated video. It was in a video.
I thought Bitwit did. It was the only one that did like a dedicated
Maybe
video.
that's what I watched.
Because there is a V2 of it.
It was Kyle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I did watch that.
But it's still like just fiber optic channels, but like
Yes, it is.
Over the cable. It's
Yes,
not
it
like.
is. Yeah, you're not going to go through them, obviously. I
we
would love
need
to,
the
but
technology. So it'll be more ideal if 24 pin can go through this one rather than this one.
yeah, I know. I was
manage.
planning on doing it
Okay.
through that one, so
Alright. I saw a connector there, so just checking. Perfect. Actually, hold on. There we go. Knock the capacitor off the board with that.
yeah.
That'd be fun. Let's play. Do we need this capacitor now? That's not a fun game to play.
Do we need this pin on the motherboard? Let's see.
Yeah. Turns out some pins in the socket, well, depending on the socket, can be damaged and not really affect it.
We do not recommend.
No, 0 out of 10 do not recommend. But also, like on MacBook boards, like Lewis Rossman will just knock a cap off, be like, "Yeah, we don't need this,"
Yeah.
and just not replace it. So 24 pins in. Yep, just use them there. And that power slide's off. So I'm safe to plug this in. Okay,
So close.
So close yet so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just
have,
power
like-
it on. People can't say what you're doing.
This is true, but I don't want to be zippy zapped.
I'm gonna switch back to front cam. Okay, so I can't see what you're doing anyway.
It's fine. Oh yeah, I bet you probably couldn't actually.
It's like a pile of boxes over here.
Yeah.
Just imagine you slip and just slip like nick up a cable.
I've done that on a Corsair IQ cable.
Yeah.
And those things are impossible to replace. I was actually able to resolder it because it was not terrible. But yeah, that was a rough day.
Another 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah, that was a... Oh, did you know Fantex fans actually, you can overvolt them, and you can actually put 24 volts through them before they explode?
I mean, you can overvolt any fan, but eventually it's gonna burn.
No,
off.
but it'll run at 20 volts perfectly fine.
For how long?
We did it for like an hour, and it still stayed fine.
Yeah, do it for like 3 weeks.
Well, yeah.
Probably burn out the motor faster.
Yeah, but then, yeah, they kind of poof.
When you can Noctua take, let's test.
Let's test.
You want to buy one to destroy?
Be a fun video. Will it overvolt?
That's
right.
okay. Oh,
I don't think this will actually work with the...
yeah, I think it's gonna be too thick to get in.
Well, actually, hold on. I bet you it'll slide under. Yep, it
Just
slides
scratch it.
under. There we
I
go.
can hold it while you get
Look at that cable management, though.
Oh, it doesn't need hold.
Quiet.
It got really quiet.
Got very
It's been
quiet.
so loud all night.
I'm missing tiny screws.
Oh, because we used the other two for the front thing.
Yeah. And I set the other ones
Somewhere
over...
that was not the magnetic part tray.
Yeah, because I didn't have the magnetic part to show at first.
It was on the desk the whole time.
Did they not include any extras with the case screws?
Maybe not. I think you have.
They'd be in here.
No, there's not in there.
Let me see if my screw kit has anything that'll work.
Is it this size?
Very tiny.
Like any of these? Try this.
Oh, I threw them in here.
Oh. Okay.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I did not. Thought I did. I did not. They are...
Try this.
I think that's actually them.
See what happens when you organize?
Actually, I take that back. I believe that's too small. Yeah, it's too small.
Okay.
Like too, like thin.
Yeah. Diameter. Is this the same size as that one?
Here the crush. Yeah, that one is. It's like here the
Oh,
crush.
that's all I got. Yeah, we can use the crush washers. There we go. We can find those. Not.
Yeah.
It's not those two?
No, these are.
Maybe we
big.
put the wrong ones in the front and then.
You may have.
Well,
We'll
either
grab
way,
that.
I'm pretty sure we can power it on.
Absolutely.
Okay. Power supply's on.
Actually, I bet
Did you see that? Oh. The lights all kind of. They're like, oh.
Oh yeah, the light. Oh, I know what it is. No, we got this right. These screws go up here,
Oh.
and then this screw goes down there.
Okay.
All right.
Did any RGB turn on yet?
There is no RGB on the board.
What?
No, there's a green light on the
$400
bottom.
workstation board.
There's a green light on the bottom.
Well, hold on. You got to show off
Well,
the,
we got the G.
wonderful.
Now we
you
need
didn't
to-
even show off the cable management.
What's the plan to?
You can turn that off. Switch over to top cam. Oh, that's a heavy boy.
You want me to like
No.
spot check you?
I got it.
Spot you?
Yeah. And
Oh, the fan filter is coming out. From the front.
Oh, the fan filter.
it's fine.
They put it inside the eye.
Ooh. I do like this case just because this. Oh. There we go. What cables? Shiny. All right. Oh! Such a heavy case. All right. Did Andrew plug in the front panel connectors correctly? I accidentally clicked that, but he did.
I've never seen them spark before.
One spark.
And this is the Asus case, so it has the
Scare
RGB up here. And I think this is the mode. Yep. Ooh. Oh, you guys don't see that, do you? Yeah, now you can see
All
it.
the burning.
Now you can see that.
That's pretty cool.
It's got a, and mind you, this is an Intel system. And it's a high-end one, so it's going to boot loop, trying to.
It's memory training.
Yep, memory training. I was like, there's a word for it. I don't know the word for it. That's actually pretty cool, though. Different colors.
So anytime you install a new CPU
Ooh,
and
rainbow.
really RAM, it has to. The BIOS just has to go through and like detect what it is and kind of train. I don't really know exactly how it works. I don't know. It boot loops like 2 or 3 times first time you turn it on, then it fully boots.
It basically, from what I understand, it basically kind of sets up drivers for it. kind of identifies like,
BIOS
oh, hey,
driver,
this is
yeah.
what's inside of here. This is how we get it to turn on.
Yeah, because you could install 3600 or 2666 or whatever. You don't even know.
Why is my side panel not clipping in?
That cable in the bottom left's probably hitting.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Might still be hitting this here. Not far off here.
There it goes. All right, so we'll do the front panel peel. Wow, that was actually semi-anticlimactic because I thought it was this front panel peel.
I tell you, they're putting too many peels nowadays.
Oh, that was not a good noise. All right, and then the last one.
You want me to stand on the front? You got it. I'm gonna stand there because there's too much fine. Glare. He's going anyway.
Yep, it is going to glare, but it'll be all right. Actually, it doesn't glare too bad.
Where's the, oh, this is my peel.
Yeah, do it right there.
Okay, thank you. Oh, it's harder to peel. And I can touch the motherboard and kill it with ESD.
Yeah.
I'm
There
sure
we go.
Chris is making a concerned face.
He's more concerned about you trying to peel this
Oh,
than
dude.
anything. Yeah.
It looks like there's a peel on the ROG sticker, but I think it's just a sticker.
No, there is a peel.
There's another peel under the peel.
There's a peel under the peel. There we go, guys. All right, so we want to thank you guys for taking your Friday afternoon with our quite eventful and loud live stream.
Yeah.
I probably should like crouch because the camera's actually not set up for us to stand anymore. So this has been Firebird 2, again with a slightly eventful live stream, but we appreciate you guys sticking with us. If you're watching this in the future and you probably just skipped ahead to see the end of this, if you want to go back, we had a few crashes. Well, we had one crash and a fair amount of construction noise going on in the background.
Yeah.
We wanted to say if you want to learn more about this system or the prior system, Firebird 1, you can go to our website, which is topflightpc.com. And if you go to the builds, I believe we did that one in what, Chris? 2019? Around
2 months ago.
Yep. And so if you jump into the little tab at the top, builds,
Yep.
you can do. It's organized by
I think
year.
it's previous work, 2019 builds.
Thank you. Previous work, 2019 builds. You can find Firebird 1.
Yep.
Again, this is a system designed for VFX and post-production. I guess it's rendering.
Lots of GPU work. Yeah.
Is it rendering or like color coding? I always forget.
Both.
Both. Yep.
Yeah.
So this is, like I said, Firebird 2. It's designed around an i9 9900K, 128 gigs of RAM. We have two 2070 Supers with a 2 terabyte HP M.2 hard drive in it with an EVGA 1600 watt power supply. It's an Asus
WSZ390
Pro, sitting right in front of you.
Right in front of me.
As for fans, we have the Noctua Chromas with the white little tips on the end of them.
Yep.
There. And for a CPU cooler, we have a Corsair H110i Pro,
And the
which is
case.
sitting in there. And the case is a very big mouthful. It is a Lian PC011 Dynamic XL Asus ROG edition, designed in conjunction with DeBauer.
What happened to old names like 750D?
Right? And if you guys want to see more of this, there will be end pictures and stuff on the website, but it will first be on the Facebook, on our Facebook. If you want to go drop us a like there and drop us a follow on there, you can get up to date on new builds and things to that effect. You can also like and subscribe this channel to see the next upcoming builds. Typically we do them on Fridays. I do not know when our next build is going to be, as weather has kind of hit this area, so that's going to affect shipping and things on the other build that's sitting behind Chris right now. So I don't really know. But definitely tune into our Facebook to make sure of those dates.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Wonderful. All right. We want to wish you a good night. I've been Connor,
I've been Andrew.
and we will see you next time.